Hi guys, it's Blackie for Shaman's Forge Woodscraft. Okay, we are about 4 weeks out for the Southern Woodsman Rendezvous, which is my gathering for a camp out down here in South Alabama that I've mentioned before. It will be April 26, 27, 28. I say again, April 26, 27, and 28 at Geneva State Forest Lake in Lower Alabama. This is near a place called Sampson, Alabama. Now, I held a gathering here last year, and what I'm about to do is at the end of this, I'm going to take the footage from the drive-in last year and I'm going to splice it on to the end of this video. Should I happen to mention dates in there, I'll throw a thing in to remind you that that's not the correct dates. And in the description box down here, I will have put the correct dates. It is a state forest lake. There are the big concrete picnic tables. There are multiple campsites for hammocks and for tents. You can pull your vehicle up if you want a vehicle camp, etc. There are no hookups, and there's no water at the site other than water out of the lake if you got filtration. There will be garbage cans provided, and there will be porta potties provided. So we've got that. And I'm having some firewood, has been very graciously donated from a local firewood guy. So we will have some firewood at the site, so you don't have to do strictly pickup. If you would like to fish in the lake, if you will go to outdooralabama.com, you can purchase I think it's a 7-day out-of-state license for $28, and you can fish in the lake. If you have an Alabama state fishing permit, you can fish in the lake. The cost of camping will be $2 per day. At the lake, there's a honor sign-in box, which means you pull out the little envelope, you put down your information for your vehicle, your name, etc. You tear off your permit, and you put the $2 in the thing and drop it in. It will be a total of $6 for the camp out per adult. I believe children are free. And that's the entire cost of it. I mean, I'm not doing it to make money. I'm simply doing it to share and have an opportunity to meet people. So if you would like to camp with Blackie, please come out. As far as classes, I am sure there will be a lot of impromptu. We're not going to set up organized at this time, but what we're going to do is, if you have something or skill or an idea, please ask. I will be happy to demonstrate everything I know. We will have other people coming, such as Mark Hudson. He's a very talented woodsman. William Collins has said that he's going to be here. So if you would like to discuss his knives or like his design or whatever, or got one of his books and want him to sign it, bring it. You know. And we'll have quite a few good woodsmen and people here of all walks of life. There will be ladies present, and there will be some kids present. It's a family type event. So if you would like to come camp out with Blackie, please do. And as I said, the rest of this video will be the drive-in. That is on Highway 52, leaving Sampson, Alabama, and coming into the site where I show every turn you have to make to get to the lake. Now, I would recommend, because I had this happen last year, some people thought, well, when I get there, I'll just turn on the video and watch it driving in. You will probably lose service in this deep forest because of the terrain. So I recommend you either capture it somehow and make your own copy of it where you can just play it, or go ahead and make notes before you come, because you're probably going to lose cell service going through this forest. And I had a couple of people coming in last year who were coming in, they were watching it play by play, and they started downhill, and suddenly they lost everything. They didn't know where to turn next. So make a copy, write down some references. It's fairly easy. Watch the video a few times and you'll see the landmarks, because I point out the big landmarks. Okay guys, I'm Blackie for Shaman's Forge Woodscraft, wishing you safe journeys. Hope to see you there. Have a great day, guys. Down here in the southern part of the state, almost to the center, you're going to see Conecuh National Forest. It's green. If you go up and right, you're going to see Opp, Alabama. And if you go a little further to the right, right here, you're going to see Sampson, Alabama. Sampson is almost due north of Panama City. Between Sampson and Opp on Highway 52, that is where we are at. Again, between Sampson and Opp, Alabama on Highway 52. You can come down Interstate 65, get off onto Highway 84 and run across to Opp and then pick up 52. You can come down 431, whatever. But it's in this part of the state, so you navigate to there. Okay, but Interstate 65 is right there. Highway 231 is right there. 84 runs all the way across the state. I-10 is down here to the south in Florida. Just trying to give you a general idea. Okay, here is the bridge. Notice the little brown sign at the end of the bridge that says Geneva State Forest. This is where you turn off the paved road onto the dirt road. The name of this little road is called Forest Area. Okay, right here is the transition where you're going from civilian private land to entering the forest itself. Just keep going straight. You're going to stay on this road. There'll only be one turn off of it, and that's where we're going to turn to go to the lake. Now this is where the forest manager's office is. You do not have to stop, just keep going. I say again, do not have to stop, keep going. You're going to have to dodge a pothole or two, but we've had about 5 days of rain, and this is 2 days after 5 days of rain. We had some local flooding. So you can see this is a fairly well maintained road. It's a mixture of red clay and sand, and therefore it does very good in most conditions. Now at the top of this hill is a private farm slash residence. There are private land plots within this state forest. So don't think you've run out of the forest when you see this house and these fields right here. It is completely within the state forest. Okay, we're coming up to the one turn you have to make. At the bottom of this hill, this is just past that farm that you just went through. Over here on the left, there's a white sign with an arrow that says Geneva State Lake. Geneva State Forest Lake. We're going to turn to the right and go up this hill. To the left of the road is state forest. To the right is private land, that agricultural field. Now, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but there's a lot of horse tracks on this. There are quite a few horse owners, horse clubs, stuff like that come down here to ride. So kind of be aware of that when you're going down the road. Maintain a safe speed because you may run around the corner and there's a team of Clydesdales. Big old fox squirrel just crossed. There's lots of fox squirrels down here at the lake. Almost there. Now, when you get here to this point, notice that the road veers to the right and it says private park, members only, cowboy campground. To the left is where we go down to the lake. And then right here in front of us, that is where you're going to sign up to camp. Okay guys, here is the sign-in board. Here's a list of all the rules and regulations for the park. Right there's where you get the little envelope in this slot right here. You pull it out, put the information on it, and then in this slot right here is where you drop your money in. Yes, there's plenty of fish in here, 20 brim per day, 5 catfish, and 10 bass, one over 15 inches, etc. Now, I know what everybody's going to ask. Can you bring beer stuff? Yes, in the camping area, you're allowed to have that. However, as you notice number 6 up there, it states, alcoholic beverages, firearms, and disorderly conduct are prohibited at Geneva State Forest. This means if you're being a butthead, you're going to be asked to leave. Enjoy yourself, but don't be an idiot. And they allow you to drink in the camping area, but don't be an idiot. Okay. Now, as you can see down the main road,